Hey YouTubers, and welcome back to another episode here on ESGNet of MLB 17, the show, Road to the Show with Theo Bonds, and this is episode 178 as we're getting ready to be on the road here, our final road trip here coming up as we are going to head off to Oakland and then also to Texas for this 6-game road trip. So 3 games in Oakland and 3 games in Texas. And of course, we are just trying to get in the hunt there for that divisional title. Now, it may be already too late, as you see there. We're just 5.5 games behind the Cleveland Indians, and at some point here, they could clinch. I think pretty much that if we don't win this series here against Oakland, well, our chances of trying to clinch the division will be over with, and we'll have to settle with the American League wild card spot there. So one of those 2 spots are still available for us. So Sonny Gray, there you see his numbers there for the season so far, and we'll see what we can do against him, as it's gonna be a tough pitcher to face here tonight. Now, as for Bonds here, he currently has 108 home runs now for the season, of course record breaking here. As we'll go ahead to the first inning here, we'll see what he can do in his first at bat. And of course, like I said, Bonds here kind of been struggling at the plate here some, and we'll see if we can get something going here for him tonight. As he hits this one high and deep, this is going to go back, and this is going to be caught at the wall there, as that is just going to be just a deep fly ball out there for the Tigers. So the Tigers don't do anything there, as now we'll get it on defense here. We'll see Pablo Sandoval, aka the Panda, coming out here, and he's now playing for the he's playing for the crosstown rival team, the Athletics here, as he was of course a former Giant. So that's very interesting to see how it plays out. But we'll see here what he can do, as he has an 0-1 count on him with 2 outs. Run on first, and they'll try to see if they can get the force out there, or maybe even the out at first, as we'll see this one gets hit, and that one's going to be hit right to the third baseman there. Nice job there from Bonds on defense, as he's able to get the runner or the batter out on that one. So we'll see what he can do now here, as his next at bat is going to be coming up here soon, as we go to the 3rd inning and see here 1-1 runners on first and second, or first and third, and we'll see here they'll get the force out there at second. So that's going to be a quick play there. Now as we go to the 5th, we'll see what he can do. Bases are loaded now here, 0-1 count. We'll see what he can do here, and this one's going to be just a dribbler there to the shortstop there, who almost makes a bad throw there to short, or to second there. Second baseman able to pick it up and turn the double play. Now 4-2 now, Detroit leads this one. As we'll see here, Bonds gets another one here, but this one he gets underneath it just a little too much, and that's just going to be your basic fly ball out there to right field once again. So Bonds not doing so great here tonight, as we got to try to see what he can do, and here with his at bats, as he's just not swinging. He's just not getting the good pitches that he's accustomed to here. And I think the Angels may have his number here at some point. Of course, he does have a modest hitting streak going for himself, and that might end tonight, as we'll go to this defensive stop here. We got bases loaded now. We got 2 outs, and Bonds here going to try to get this one out at first. He does so there. Nice job of rifling that one over there. But you know what? We'll see here that the Tigers will win this one here. 4-2 is your final score. But unfortunately, Bonds doesn't help out too much here. As he goes over 4 in this ball game, and we'll see that he is having just a really rough time here. Over 4, and his average now at 440 for this season. So we'll see what he'll be able to do here tomorrow night, as tonight was just not his night to take on these Athletics here in Oakland. I see their the team congratulating each other on a very nice victory here, as we'll go ahead and move and see what else we can do now here for him today. Take a look at his numbers there, and we'll see that he's going to get ready for this next game here coming up, as it's going to be game number 2 for him and the rest of the Tigers here, as we'll see him posing off before the game there, as always. There, of course, he's a big hitter for their team. Johnny Cueto, of course, will be on the hills here for today, as we'll take him and the A's on here in this one. And Cueto, there you see his numbers, 30 starts so far this season, trying to get his, I believe, his 17th or 16th win there, and we'll see what he'll do here against Bonds. So, matchup between these two here, we'll see what he does in this one. It's like I said, Bonds, you know, he had a rough night there, 0-1 or 0-4 in that first game here. We'll see the second game, and it looks like it may be the same thing again as he grounds out there to a fellow third baseman for the easy out. So no such luck there as he goes down to the fourth inning here, and we'll see it's a 2-0 count here and in favor of Bonds. And Bonds going to try to run this one out here, and he does so there. So he gets a base hit. So Cueto just kind of nonchalantly thought he could get the runner out and didn't think Bonds had any speed, but fooled him. Yeah, we got on base there. So we'll see now with believe Miguel Cabrera. Cabrera 3-1 now on this count, and Bonds gonna go ahead and take off here. As he's gonna take off, he's gonna slide in there, no problem, as he steals the base there, and that'll be his now 61st. Well, he's entered the game 61, so be his 62nd home run, or 62nd, excuse me, stolen base there. Yeah, he has way more than 62 home runs. He has 108 now, but we'll go ahead and see what he can do here as this one gets hit up the middle. And of course, we'll move Bonds over from second to third there. So they got a runner in scoring position now. Now they just got to get ShodIcon here to kind of finish this off here and try to bring in that run there at third. So no pressure here with one out here now. 3-1 count on ShodIcon as the Tigers lead this one by 1. And we'll see the pitch now for Cueto. Cueto gives up a ground ball there, but that is going to be an out. And the runner, of course, Bonds being there at third, he'll come in to score. So nice job of trading in out for a run. As Adam Jones now will come up to bat here. We'll see what Jones can do. Former Oriole, now out here in sunny California as an athletic. And we'll see what he'll be able to do here. If hopefully Bonds will be able to stop him here. There's 2 outs. Got runners at first and second. So just need a nice ground ball here to get him out of the inning here. And this is perfect right there. That's exactly what we wanted there defensively. And that is going to get us out of the inning, leaving 2 stranded there. So Verlander looking pretty good here. Now we're in trouble now because we're down by 2 here. And Bonds going to try to run this one out, but no, he will get taken out there at first base on that one. Could outrun that defensive stop there that time around. So now we'll see Adam Jones up to bat here again, and we'll see that's a 5-2 ball game. Bases are empty and nobody on, or yeah, bases empty and 0-1 count here for Jones. Jones gonna try to run this one out, but no, Bonds' arm just a little too strong there to get him out, and that'll be it for Jones in this at bat today. So now Bonds up to bat once again here, 1 for 3 in the game. He singled back in the 4th inning, and we'll try to see what he can do now here in the 8th. As he is looking at a 0-1 count here, and he's going to get a pitch, and this one going to get belted high and deep out there to the outfield, and that one's going to go over the wall and be a home run there. 2 RBI home run there for Bonds as they lead this, or now get back in this ball game now here. And Bonds, 109 home runs now for the season, you guys. I know, just crazy numbers there that he is stacking up here when it comes to the home runs. It's going to be really tough trying to outdo it. Excuse me. Late night here. But yeah, unfortunately, you know, that record right there is just going to get higher and higher as we go along here in this Road to Show series. Go to the 9th inning, and we'll see here defensively what Bonds can do. Down by a run now, and there's an 0-1 or 0-2 count here on the batter with nobody out. And we're trying to see if we can get this one. And this is going to be a bunt attempt there. Good job there, running down the line. Throwing their bare arm throw there to first and getting the out. So nice job there from Bonds as we take a look at the replay here. And does a great job there. Just getting down the third base line, finding the ball, rifling the ball right over there, bare arm, and making a very nice play. So as you take a look here, the Athletics will end up, will hold on to that lead there. They'll win this one 5-4, and they'll take game 2 of this series here today. So Bonds and company here looking really good, but unfortunately this loss may kind of slide them back here some, as they're trying to catch up with the Indians, who right now are just having a really good year, playing some baseball, especially at the right time now, as these clubs are trying to make their way into the playoffs. But we'll see here tonight. We'll end up coming up short, and we'll have to take the L there and try to move on to the next game. So we'll go to game 2 or game 3 here in just a bit. We'll take a look here and see Oakland Coliseum, a beautiful afternoon here, and we'll see what we can do as we move along in this series now. And of course, we would need a big win here to keep ourselves going and keep ourselves alive here if we want to stay in hunt for the playoffs. Now, we are at this point here, and I think in this episode, if we don't, of course, win, we need to at least do a good job in the next coming series here, which will be against the Rangers, if we want to keep our chances here alive for the divisional title. But we'll take a look in here, the first at bat, and we'll see Jones will be underneath this pitch there of Bonds, and that'll be an easy out there, no problem there on that one. So we'll go to exactly to the next inning here, and we'll see some defensive play here from Bonds, as Oakland leads it down 1-0. As we'll see a batter here come up to bat here. Bonds looking for the ball here, and no problem there. You don't have to move too much there, as the ball goes right to him for the great catch there. Great job there defensively for the Tigers. Now we'll see here the runners at first and second, and Bonds will make a big whiff there, as the ball game is tied up 1 apiece now, and unfortunately he was unable to help his club out there in that very important position there. As we'll see now, it's a 1-1 ball game here. Runner at third, and we'll see what it'll do. Or excuse me, runner not at third. We're in the third inning. Excuse me, and we'll see a runner, or the runner will go ahead and be safe there, as the throw there was wild there from Bonds. As we'll go ahead and see here 0-1, 2 outs, and we'll see here with a runner on board here, see if they can stop them, and they're going to try to get a double play here. No, they're going to go just for the one at first, but the error there that we made up had there in that inning, it's not going to help, not going to hurt us there. So we're going to keep going here. So go to the 6th inning now, and Bonds here, he just rips that one right to the shortstop there. He makes a nice ground ball recovery and gets the ball thrown to first for the easy out. So now we'll see here, back on defense once again here with Bonds here in the 7th inning. No outs here for the A's, as the leadoff batter has a 1-2 count. And man, nice play there from Bonds, getting right in front of his shortstop there, stopping the ball and making a nice throw there to get Raddick out in the inning. 8th inning now here. We'll get back on offense and see Bonds here. He'll smack this one high and deep. This is going to go back to the warning track, but it will get caught there, and that is it for the inning, as the Tigers here just trying to get something going here for their big man, who has not yet got on board just yet here today. As now we'll see him back on defense now. Adam Jones coming up to bat. He's 1 for 2, and it's still a 1-1 ball game now, with of course 1 runner on board, and try to see if we can get this double play here to get out of the inning and to move on. As we'll see Jones here, he'll chop this one over, throws that one to second. That one gets thrown to first, and the ball game is out of there, out of the inning. So now we'll go see Bonds next at bat here, 0 for 4. We're up by 2 now. Runners at first and second, 2 outs. Bonds here rips this one there to the second baseman, and that is an easy out there for them. As we'll see here, Tigers will win the ball game there, and they'll win this one 3-1. But unfortunately, Bonds, doesn't do too much there to help the team out here today, as he goes 0 for 5 in this ball game, and the Tigers are gonna have to try to figure out how to get him motivated here once again, and try to get some wins underneath their belt here. As you see, just 4.5 games now behind the Indians, as we're getting ready to take on the Rangers here coming up in this series. As we'll take a look there and see that the Rangers right now are 82 and 71 going into this ball game here. Now they have a 3.5 game lead over the Mariners, and it's going to be a rainy night here in Arlington. Excuse me, as Rangers here are trying to get some motivation going here. Of course, they have a tight race right now between them and the Mariners, and of course they know that we're trying to get in the race there in the playoffs, and we want to kind of just kind of get over the hump here and try to win this division by most importantly winning this series. So we'll see what we can do here. First at bat here for Bonds in this first game. As we'll see here, this one's going to get hit right up the middle there. That's going to cause a double play there, and that is going to cause a 3 and out very quickly. So after one, or just after the top half there's no score. Now we'll see Castro up to bat here, their big hitter, and we'll see what he will be able to do as he's going to be up here to bat. And I believe he has runners in scoring position now with nobody out. And we'll see the pitch here with an 0-2 count for him as Castro here grounds this one there, trying to turn a double play there to second and to first there. Nice job, but the run will come in to score there. Nice job there from Castro getting that runner in there. Now we'll go to the fourth inning here. We'll see what we'll be able to do here, and they'll see this one. Oh, gets caught right down to the third baseman there. Hot corner there indeed, and he will get there safely. Nice job, as that's going to help them out here. As we'll see now, Tigers here. Big man here trying to hit one high and deep. This is going to go near the scoreboard, and no, that one's going to stay in the ballpark there for an easy out once again. Now we'll see Bonds here chops that one out there as that slider is getting away from him. And we'll see here what he'll be able to do with this next at bat here with a 1-2 count, and this one is going to be high and deep. This is going to be stay in the ballpark there, as that one is just going to be another out there on the Tigers slugger. As we'll take a look here and see, the Tigers will end up losing this one here tonight in a game they really needed here, as they end up losing this one. Final score 7-3. Bonds goes 0 for 4 in this ball game here. Again, another 0 for here for him in this one. And I don't know, things just got to try to turn around for him here, as he's just not getting things together here for himself. The team, well, at the same time, is not playing that well. And well, when you got your big star and your team not playing very well right now, and not what we need right now, because we're trying to get to the playoffs. So we'll see here at Globe Life once again, as we'll get to another game as we go to game number 2, and we'll see what he can do here against Derek Holland. So Derek Holland, 19-4 for this season. There you see his ERA, and of course his strikeouts there. And of course he's not much of a he's a strikeout pitcher, but he's more a contact kind of guy. But we'll see here. Bonds will ground this one to short, and that'll be another play. As we'll go down to the third inning here, and it's a 1-0 ball game here. Tigers lead this one, and that one's going to get past the infield there. No one's going to get a hold of it, and Bonds is going to have a nice single for him. So his first hit now here in this game against the Rangers, as we'll see him hit this one high and deep opposite field there, and that one is going to be gone. Home run. What a leadoff hit that is right there. A solo shot there for Bonds, as he hits number 110 for the season. A nice home run for him, as that is just going to continue making him his legend of his career now, even epic now. 110 now for home runs in a single season, and he is just going to keep on going here, as we still have about another week and a half or so left of the season. As you take a look here at the replay, and yep, that is just what the doctor ordered there for him, as he gets on board now. So now 3-2, down by a run here, and we'll see this one. Oh, gets hit right to shortstop here. That's been the kind of the theme here in this game here. He has not been able to get past the shortstop there, but We'll see here. Rangers will go ahead and win this one as they now have won 2 straight now in this series. And that is going to be a win there. Final score 3-2. Bonds 2 for 4 in the ball game. Of course, he had that nice home run, 110th now for this season. And I don't know. Things are just not looking too good right now for us, as we have one more game against these Rangers here. And they're going to try to break out the brooms, as they would like to get a sweep on us. And of course, we want to avoid that at all possible. We need a win. And honestly, I think we might have just shot ourselves in the foot here, as that win that we needed was probably this one right here. As you take a look at Bonds' numbers here, and yeah, now we have dropped down to the 434 now for his average. So he's still hitting well above 400 now. As you take a look here and look at the wild card, yeah, we are one of those 2 teams, and there you see it in 3rd place right, just a game behind both teams is the Royals. So yeah, it's gonna be a fight here. As we'll take a look at his career stats now going into tonight's game, and I don't know, just not a dogfight that I was really hoping that was gonna get avoid that, but looks like that is gonna be the case now here, as we go ahead and get to game number 3 now of this series here with the Rangers. As you see, Darvish going to be on the hill here today. 6-10 now for him. He has 31 starts, and his ERA, brutal there, as he's been having a rough year here, and he's gonna try to see if he can notch one here, and against one of the big hitters of the Major League Baseball here. As you see there, that is going to be a ground ball there. Try to turn for 2, but Bonds will get there safely. Fortunately, his cohort there up front of him gets out on the force out. So now we go to ShodIcon. There you see ShodIcon's numbers there. We'll see what he can do now in this game here. Try to bring in the big man here, as he's currently at first base here. He can easily score here with a base hit from ShodIcon if Jeanette can find the right gap out there. If he hit one right down the first base line there, I think Bonds will easily have it. As we'll see a 1-2 count with 2 outs. And Bonds going to go ahead and take off here, and he is going to get there safely as the ball throw a little too high there, and that is going to be a stolen base there for Bonds. Now we'll see here the next same batter here. ShodIcon gets 3-1 count, and Bonds, close there. I think the jump was a little off there, but he is able to go ahead and steal the base. As we'll see a ground ball there for Jeanette. Jeanette will go ahead, and no, he will not be able to bring that runner in, as of course he will ground out there. As now we'll go to the next at bat here for Bonds, and we'll see this one here. Runners at first and second, and they get the force out there at second, inning over. So now here in the 5th, we'll see here that it's a 3-2 ball game here. That's going to be a chopper right to the pitcher. No problem there for Darvish, and Darvish makes a nice play there at first. So, again, Bonds not getting love here today. He's now here in the 7th inning here. He hits this one. This one is all good, and this one is going to be deep, and it's going to be a home run. Home run there for Bonds. That's a solo shot, and that's his 111th now for the season. Take a look at this shot here. Hopefully they'll fire up the replay machine here, as we'll see. He has just pretty much been dominant all year long, and this is really the reason why here is that he has now had his 111th home run. I think this is the most now for any of my Road to Show characters right now. I think he has the most currently. As so far, Bolden, Unger, and now Bonds now all have broken the single season record. Go to the 8th inning here now. Tigers up by 4, and this is going to be a ground ball there as they get the easy double play there. Yeah, bad day indeed here for Bonds, as the Tigers do have the lead now. And we'll see here what they'll do here in the 11th inning here. It's tied at 7-all, and Bonds swifts on that one. Big important bat there, as they end up still keeping this ball game tied 7 apiece. So Rangers will get an opportunity now to try to do something, and they do, as they get a walk-off home run, and they win the game. And the final score of 8-7 is the victory. You see Ike Davis, the guy that did it right there, hit that home run and set that in motion there to get the win, as they break out the brooms today, and they have swept us in this series. Yeah, they have beat us in all 3 games there. First game 7-3, second game 3-2, and now 8-7 now for that. So as you take a look there, we're just 6 games behind the Cleveland Indians. And coming up, we have our final homestand coming up here as we take on the Chicago White Sox. And the final game of the regular season will be the Cleveland Indians. Yeah, it's going to be something here. And boy, well, kind of a little nervous about this because I don't know how this is going to turn out to be. But for I guess for the worst here, I guess we could go and start thinking about our wild card team, as we're one of the wild card teams right now. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I think the Tigers, Royals, and the I can't think of the other team what it was, are currently tied. All 3 are tied. So these series coming up here in the next episode is going to be very important for us, as we want to be one of those 3 teams that are currently tied now for the spot one for one of the 2 spots there in the American League wildcard game. So stay tuned for more Road to the Show here with Theo Bonds here on ESGNet, as we just try to see if we can get this team to the playoffs and see if they can be contenders or pretenders. But if you guys enjoyed today's episode, please leave a like. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more Road to the Show with Theo Bonds. Follow us on social media on Facebook, Twitter, and Tumblr. Also, don't forget to score. Check us out there for the latest news and events on what's going on here on the channel and what's going on in the world of sports gaming in general. Thank you guys again so much for watching. And as always, keep yourselves each other healthy. And I will see you guys next time.